Okay, so this is our class 3. And that will be your unit 1. And it's 16th. Okay. So yesterday, so far, what we have completed? So far, we have seen phases of compilation, of compilation. Okay. Phases of compilation में कौन से थे? First one was, what was the first phase?
Pre-processing.
Pre-processing. Very good. Pre-processing. Then we had
Compilation.
compilation. Yeah. Within compilation, we had
Analysis and synthesis.
2 phases, analysis and synthesis.
सर मंडे के टेस्ट का पोर्शन क्या है, मतलब यूनिट 1 में कितना आएगा?
जहां तक आज पढ़ेंगे हम लोग. Just go through these PDFs that I'll be sending. ये जो 2 PDF है ना, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं आएगा. Synthesis. Okay. And then we have assembly and उसके बाद we have linking phase where external libraries and standard libraries are linked with object code. And finally, the linked the executable that is generated after linking phase is loaded into the relevant position in the memory for execution. Okay, yes, good, Bharat. Loading phase. Okay. Acha, one question. At which of the points in this all the phases do you think actual error, वो जो syntax error checking का काम होगा? कि where is the error in the program? ठीक है. उस तरह के problems किधर आएंगे? I'm not telling you runtime. Runtime तो वो when your program is starting to execute after loading उसके बाद होगा. But वो syntax error wise जो आएगा problem, at which point do you think it will happen? एक बार याद करो अंकित कि what are the one line में pre-processing is the part where जो the parts which are not required, for example execution में for example your comments are removed, some what you say is वो pre-processing वो directives हो जाता है, macros हो जाता है, तो those things are added. Then in the compilation phase, in the two sub phases, analysis में tokenization takes place, synthesis में syntax tree is created. In analysis, apart from tokenization, symbol tables are also created. Assembly में sort of the code generated after compilation is done is converted into object code by in the assembly phase. ठीक है? Linking में external libraries required for the execution of the program. For example, जो built-in functions, libraries that you have, standard libraries already present, you have used, then those libraries will be attached or linked to your program for the program to make the complete sense, or for the CPU to make the complete sense while execution, and then finally loading. देखो, most of the errors will be found. Which phase? Synthesis पे भी, लेकिन mainly analysis पे हो जाएगा. Why? Tokenization होगा. तो if something doesn't fall in the valid token, तो वहीं पे mark कर देगा वो. Right? Anything has to be valid, which should make sense to the computer. तो जो तुम्हारा and how does a plain program appear to be valid or invalid to a computer? उसको they start matching the tokens whether it is a valid token or not or at a correct position or not. और उसके बाद फिर जो बचेगा valid tokens and if they and they are in correct position and order that will be decided in synthesis. तो उस तरह analysis और synthesis phase में mostly you will get all the error checking. ठीक है, वो error throw कर देगा वहां पे. देखो अगर सही टोकन से देन एनालिसिस फेज विल पास इफ ऑल द टोकन्स आर करेक्ट. बट लेट्स से एनालिसिस फेज पास हो गया. लेट्स से इफ यू राइट समथिंग if greater than a 2 colon, what do you think? Will it fail in the analysis phase if you start tokenizing it?
Yes, sir.
नहीं, कैसे फेल करेगा? Is it a valid token? Yes. Is it a valid token? Operator? Yes. This is a keyword? Yes. Identifier? Yes. Literal? Yes. And this is तुम्हारा मान लो punctuators? Yes. सब तो वैलिड है, तो ये फेज तो पास कर गया वो. पर सॉर्ट ऑफ जब इसका कुछ वो इट विल स्टार्ट फॉर्मिंग सिंटेक्स ट्रीज, देन इट विल फेल कि ये करेक्ट ऑर्डर में नहीं है, सिंटेक्स ट्री जनरेट नहीं हो पाएगा. देन इट विल फेज इन सिंथेसिस में. आई एम जस्ट रफली एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ. मे इट में एक्चुअल जो होगा दैट मे वैरी फ्रॉम व्हाट आई हैव सेड, बट जस्ट टू गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. ठीक है, तो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि मोस्टली दीज टू फेजेस विल डिसाइड द एरर्स इन द प्रोग्राम. और ये सही हो गया, दोनों फेज असेंबली लेवल लैंग्वेज में चल गया, तो दैट मींस कंपाइलेशन रिलेटेड कोई एरर नहीं है. ओके, इज इट क्लियर? जिसको फ्रंट एंड फेज भी बोलते हैं, बैक एंड फेज भी बोलते हैं, लाइक वी माइट हैव सीन यस्टरडे. सो दीज आर एरर्स मोस्टली डिटेक्टेड हियर. Okay. Now, one more property about compilation. Okay. And that is the main difference between compiler and interpreter. वो मैं अभी लिख देता हूँ. I'll write it just now. Note all, or not all, entire program is compiled in one go. Okay, and executable for the entire program देखो अंकित, आई हैव रिटन मोस्टली यहाँ पे इसको ऑल भी कर दो इस लेवल पे, नो प्रॉब्लम. ये प्री प्रोसेसर डायरेक्टिव्स में भी कभी कभी एरर आ सकता है. लेट्स से प्रॉपर वैलिड मैक्रोज डिफाइंड नहीं है उस तरह के केसेस में, तो विल नॉट गेट इनटू दैट, क्योंकि फिर उसके लिए थोड़ा सा सी का नॉलेज चाहिए और कंपाइल्ड लैंग्वेज का नॉलेज चाहिए. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव नॉट रिटन कि अ फ्यू एरर्स माइट पॉप अप हियर आल्सो if proper substitution is not happening for valid macros or preprocessor directives, which I said ki ignore, just remember the word. Okay, see ये जो पूरा चीज है ना, like I have said कि this you will study in a separate subject known as compiler design in your engineering courses, computer science, if you of course if you take that stream as your engineering. तो उसमें ये पूरा सब्जेक्ट पढ़ोगे, फुल डिटेल में पढ़ोगे. all the phases will be like 40-50 पेजेस ऐसा करके होगा, और 20-30 पेजेस में पूरा डिटेल होगा सबका. मैंने तो ये लिख दिया है ऐसे, तो इट वोंट बी लाइक दैट. ठीक है, एंड इट इज अ वेरी मीनिंगफुल सब्जेक्ट जिसका मीनिंग समझ में नहीं आता है लोगों को जनरली, बट इट्स अ वंडरफुल सब्जेक्ट. तो देयर आर सम एरर्स, जस्ट रिमेंबर कि फ्यू एरर्स माइट कम अप हियर आल्सो, बट मोस्टली इट विल कम हियर. ओके, So entire program is compiled in one go. An executable program for the entire program is generated after compilation. ठीक है, after all the phases of compilation. तो इसमें the keywords are one go and entire. This is here because of these three keywords. We have what you
This is
call
in
is a
assembly,
separate
right?
way. Huh?
This is in assembly, right?
Not assembly. This is for this. Not as, अरे ये मैं पूरा इसके लिए बात कर रहा हूँ. Whole of the process.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Entire program is compiled. Not only for this is not for assembly. उसके सामने लिख दिया है. It's just a coincidence, you can say. So this entire thing is for this thing applies for the whole of the compilation process. ठीक है? So in other words, all the errors, rather all the errors will be listed. All the errors will be listed. You can say together. ठीक है? So इसका मतलब क्या होता है कि let's say your compilation progress, this process will take the whole program. It will see which are the errors. For example, you have 10 lines. Let's say you have 10 lines in source code. In source code, that is your actual program. ठीक है? And let's say if there are errors with errors in lines 3, 7 and 8. तो क्या होगा? Compiler will tell you, compiler will list all the errors together. All the errors together. ठीक है? With mention of line numbers जहां पे error है, with the mention of line numbers having error along with nature of error. ठीक है? So you can say this is a very, you can say, salient feature of compilation. This single feature can, using this single feature, you will be able to identify whether that programming language uses compiler or interpreter. मत समझे? तो जैसे line, you have 3 lines with errors. So if you execute that program after compilation, program won't execute, of course, because it will fail in the at one of the phases listed, and then it will stop there and will throw out you have errors in line number 3 with this and the type of error is this. At line number 7 the error is this with the type of and the nature of error is this, and 10 or 8 also you have error. So इस तरह करके अगर let's say you have 100 lines with 15 different lines having errors, so it will mention all the 15 lines with the possible guess it can make about the errors. How does it differ in Python? Python में अभी तक तो हम लोग बहुत बार देखे हैं. What happens? Anyone can share? if you feel like sharing what you have observed in Python. How is it different from
Sir,
Python?
only the one means it detects the first line which has error and throws it out.
Throws it out. And then if you correct it and then you run it again, what will happen?
Then if another line has error, then it will throw that line.
It will throw that.
Yeah.
ठीक है, तो मतलब ये क्या करता है?
Line by line compilation, line by line interpretation.
हाँ, line by line वो execute करता है. And one more thing is that, ठीक है, plus one more thing, till the time also, till the time, what happened to Rolvin? He was here, no? Beginning, in the beginning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which is not related with Python, Ankit? No, no. Whatever I have written on this page is only specific to compilers only. अभी तो मैं Python के regarding कुछ बोलना शुरू ही नहीं किया. Okay. Python is interpreted language, na? So it will come, whatever we'll discuss, that will be related to interpreters. Okay. So all the errors will be listed together. Also till the time all the errors are removed, your program won't execute at all.
Sir, can't we modify Python to use compiler?
फिर तुम्हें हाँ you can do it वो compiler नहीं थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा. When I'm saying it will be a bit difficult, I'm being very humble. It will be very, very difficult. You will have to change the very nature. Python is, of course, open source software. You can see the what exactly, how exactly it has been coded. वो सब भी देख सकते हो. पर तुमको जाके उसको scratch से you will have to do something. And of course, with a very good level of proficiency and knowledge of programming. All the errors are removed. Your program won't execute at all. Does it happen in Python? Let's say you have 10 lines of code in Python and you have errors in line number 5, line number 8, and line number 10. Okay. So will it be that first, if till the time you remove all the errors, the program won't start executing at all? या कुछ ऐसा होता है. For example, I'll explain you this with a program. Okay, just give me a minute. By the time it opens, think on it. Okay. Let's say I'll create a Python file. For example, if I write A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, C is equals to A plus B. ठीक है? Print A, फिर I'll write print में, let's say I leave T, print B, then I write print C. Let's say I make another mistake at line number something 7, something I'll write B is equals to, or rather I'll write D is equals to, I want to do A multiplied by B, but let's say I write something else. Multiply की जगह X लिख दिया. Okay. Then what will, और उसके बाद मान लो print D. So how many errors you have? Our program consists of 8 lines. ठीक है, and 8 lines में we are seeing that error is generated at, rather we'll come to know that there is error in line number 5 and line number 7. अगर ये compiler होता, if you would have executed it, okay, it would not have executed even the first print. वो first print का भी output नहीं आएगा. It won't even show the throw the output of the first print, and rather it will list you that कि hey, you have error in line number 5 and line number 7. Error is of this nature, and I think this should be the solution. कुछ ऐसा करके वो बोलता. It would say something like that in case of compiler. But see what will happen in Python, which is an interpreted language, which is using an interpreter. ठीक है, लेट्स, अच्छा चलो इसको भी मैं मल्टीप्लाई कर देता हूं. पहले एक को देखते हैं. व्हाट डिड यू ऑब्जर्व हियर? और लेट्स से मैं उसके बाद दूसरा एरर बाद में यहां कर देता हूं. I'll not make it X, I'll make it multiplication. What did you observe here? It started executing. It executed the first line, created a variable, then it went to the second line, it created a variable, it went to the third line, executed it and created a variable with the result. Then it went to the fourth line. The function is print, which of course has the behavior of displaying on the console or your screen. So देखो वो output दिखाया, but then the error is at line number 5. और उसके बाद क्या हुआ? Wherever it encounters the error, the program crashes. That means till the time you get an error, all the previous lines will be executed. ठीक है, all the previous lines will be executed. और जहां पे एरर होता है बस वही ब्रेक करता है. It breaks at a point where it gets the first error. ठीक है. So this behavior is different from compilation, in which case till the time you remove all the errors in the program, it won't even start executing the program. Okay, can you tell me why? Why this compiler does not even start execution till the time, does not even execute the first statement till the time you remove all the errors?
Sir, because there will not be any output.
नहीं, आउटपुट का बात नहीं है. Because there won't be any executable. एरर कहाँ जनरेट हो जाएगा? ये सब एरर will be generated at some of the places earlier, and finally out executable ही नहीं बनेगा. It will fail somewhere here. So machine level language has not been created yet. Object code ही नहीं बना है उसका, because error keeps on coming. It keeps on failing in this. ठीक है, till the time you remove everything. So it will fail here by listing all the errors, and it will stop. It won't go and continue with the further phases till the time the previous phase is completed successfully. And in order to for the this compilation phases together to generate the executable, all the phases must pass. So till the time you clear it, this won't come to assembly phase at all.
Sir, so assembly phase, it will be giving, means crashing, right? At assembly phase.
Before यहाँ इससे पहले ही crash कर जाएगा. Analysis and synthesis में it will keep on crashing till the time you get rid of all the errors, and that is the reason it at the same time it tells you all the together it will list all the errors. You remove it, then I will go to the next phase. Okay, and once you have removed it, this phase will pass. It will go to assembly, which will create object code, which then linker will link all the necessary libraries, and finally executable will be generated, which will be loaded by loader. Okay, but in interpreter what happens? It does not do it that way. यहाँ पे आ जाते हैं, और ये चीज समझ गया तो ये इंटरप्रेटर इज कंप्लीट. सो इंटरप्रेटर में it executes line by line and not entire program at the whole time. So interpreter is just like it will take one ball at a time. ठीक है, तो पहले इसको remove किया. Now if you have corrected this, then you will see it will go and execute till here, and then it is crashing at this particular line. Okay, so interpreter, unlike compiler, it will pick up one line, first line of the program, will convert its machine code, or the will convert, obtain the bytecode, or the object, not bytecode, object code of this particular line, and the program computer CPU will execute. Okay, it will be loaded for the CPU to execute. Once that has been done, it will go on to the second line, and then it will pass on to the CPU. The executable of this will be passed on to the CPU, and then that will be executed. So पहला line को pick करेगा, it will convert it into the machine understandable form, which will be executed by CPU. Then it will go to the second line, it will be picked up by the इसीलिए इसमें it doesn't have any phases. Pick one line, one statement, execute it, move to the next. Pick another line, obtain its binary, execute it, move to the next. So इसीलिए the time when it encounters the first error, by the time it reaches there, it would have executed all the previous lines. उसको next line से मतलब नहीं, it has got nothing to do with the next line. Okay, it is not bothered about the next line or next statement if I'm saying next line. Okay, it will just execute the current statement, then it will go to the next line. If current statement is correct and next line is error, it is not bothered. It will execute so far as your program is correct. And wherever it finds an error, it will fail to generate the corresponding binary, and there it will crash. Okay, then you correct it and you rerun it. It will again start executing from the. It will start from the first line. It will execute it, convert it binary, execute. Second line, convert its binary, execute. इस तरह करके वो चलता रहता है. Okay. Did you understand the behavior of interpreters? Now it will execute. Right. So it's just like कि compiler, अगर ये compiler होता तो initially it would have said कि you have errors at line number this 5 and line number 8 whatever, and then if you correct only line number 5, again if you run, it will again crash without any output, not even the first one. Okay, क्योंकि it takes on the whole program at a time for the execution. It doesn't execute one by one. Okay, so if you remove line number 5 and line number 8 ka bhi error, both the errors if you remove, then only it will entire object code or entire binary form or executable will be generated after the linking step, and then it will start executing from the first line of the machine level language. What will start executing? CPU will start executing the executables with starting from the first line itself. ठीक है? So this is the difference. ये समझ में आया? Let me know. समझ में आ गया तो बता देंगे. Everyone? Pooja? Pooja is
Yes,
here?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Good. नैनिका, रुचिका, सब बता लो तुम लोग भी.
Understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. अब आदित्य क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है कि विच इज बेटर कंपाइलर और इंटरप्रेटर. पहले उस पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. फर्स्ट एक दो चीज देख लेते हैं. 1 or 2 things I'll say, and then in next 5 minutes or 10 minutes I'll just speak on those things, and उसके बाद we'll complete the class. I'll come to your point, Aditya. So now the thing is, interpreters.
Compiler is much better, sir, if you see.
Why?
Get to know about all the errors at one time, and we can correct it, and like saves time, and like we can.
Or which will start giving you output faster?
That I don't know, sir.
by the time it, let's say you have 1,000 lines of code or 10 lakh lines of code, by the time it will compiler will start, let's say will be finished with the compilation phase, though it will finish up in 10-15 seconds मान लो, it would have given you the output of first 1,000 lines interpreter. समझ रहे हो, क्योंकि वो लाइन को लेता है, उसको आउटपुट दे देता है, सेकंड लाइन convert output, third line convert output, but compiler will analyze first all the 1 million lines. Let's say your program has 1 million lines, and then it will start generating you the first output, the second output.
Sir, but our main aim is to like get the output of the whole program.
See, I'm not here the torch bearer of this interpreter. मैं तुमसे argue नहीं कर रहा हूँ. I'm just saying कि both have they separate, and I'll come कि what is the major advantage of interpreter. But ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. All the languages, both the types of languages are equally prevalent these days. For example, the C को जिसको बोल सकते हैं कि it's evergreen language, वो कभी नीचे जाएगा ही नहीं, ठीक है? That is a compiled language. But if you see the Python which is coming up, which has shot up these days, or example, or another language R, एक और language आया है, R, only R is the letter, वो भी है, बहुत सारे हैं. Small talk, these languages are what you say is your interpreted language. अच्छा, मैं कुछ examples बता देता हूँ, बुक में भी दिया होगा. देखो, there are many compiled languages like C, C++, C Sharp, Scala. मैं लिख देता हूँ. Examples होंगे इसके. Example. C, C++, C. देखो, ये C के बाद हैश लिखते हैं, हैश या पाउंड साइन यू राइट, but it is read as C sharp, SHARP. ठीक है. Then you have book में एक और language mentioned है, मान लो Scala, SCALA. There might be many. It's not necessary कि you go on Wikipedia और उसका पूरा history ही पढ़ जाओ. There might be hundreds of languages. ठीक है. तो ये कुछ उसके language हैं. Then next page में जाओगे, मान लो इसके कुछ examples लिख दूं मैं, interpreted languages. इसके examples हो जाएंगे तुम्हारा Python, ठीक है, Python है, Perl है, PHP है, Java is not exactly interpreted, neither it is compiled. It uses both. It's unique in a way. Yeah, Ruby is also there. Smalltalk is there. ठीक है, etc. Many है. अब उसका मतलब कुछ famous ones याद रखो. Even R is a language. ठीक है, only R.
Sir, but why these languages are not famous?
Who said?
It's why we do not hear about it. Why we not learn about it?
Don't take it negatively, but I'll tell you one thing. We are here at this current phase ना, जिस समय में अभी बात कर रहे हो तुम. You are a mere frog in a pond, not in a pond even, in a well. ठीक है? You are yet to see the ocean. ठीक है? So because you have just started with one of the languages and you have heard another one in your boards, ICSE maybe Java, तो हम लोग बोल सकते हैं ना कि हम लोग एक मेढक है जो कि कुएं में है, frog in a well or a toad in a well. ठीक है, but दुनिया बहुत बड़ी है. These languages are very very famous. तुमको पता नहीं है, PHP कैसे बोल सकते हो famous नहीं है. They have got their own applications. ठीक है, तो you will learn in colleges में बहुत सारे language पढ़ोगे. If you maybe if you go and work in some big corporate giants या तुम उस पे जाओगे, software giants में जाओगे, you will come to know many other languages. And if you see कि Facebook कैसे बना है and Java ये different other famous websites कैसे बना है, you will see not only one language being used. उसके source code में you will see implementation of many languages which are then somehow interacting together to give the final result. ठीक है, और हो सकता है उसके languages के नाम भी नहीं सुने होगे तुम. तो it's just that कि we have started. इसलिए तुम्हें लग रहा है कि only Python is important and Java is important. They are equally famous and equally important. Maybe not in your context. Okay. आई डोंट हैव एनी आइडिया आदित्य उसके बारे में, तो इसलिए मैं कुछ बोलूंगा ही नहीं. यू कैन रीड अप एंड टेल अस. चलो ठीक है. तो दीज आर फ्यू एग्जांपल्स. सो इंटरप्रेटर्स में क्या होता है? आई विल जस्ट फिनिश अप इन 5 मिनट्स. इंटरप्रेटर्स, ठीक है, कोड्स, सोर्स कोड is converted to object code. You can say line by line or unit by unit. इसको यूनिट बाय यूनिट भी बोलते हैं. Okay, and then executed immediately. ठीक है. Yeah, Rolvin, देखो, these languages have different syntax, but underlying concept will be same. That's why we say कि learn one object-oriented programming language. These are mostly object-oriented programming language होगा, इसमें बहुत सारे. So if you learn one, you can switch on to another in a matter of 2 or 3 days. If your concepts are clear, because underlying concepts will be there. सब में functions होंगे, सब में variables होंगे, all will be having loops, all will be having flow control statements, all will be having functions, all will be having classes. तो वो सब में होता है. ठीक है. Only slight here and there. ठीक है. इसमें हम लोग for I in range लिखते हैं, जावा में for int I is equals to something something करके कुछ कुछ लिखते हैं. Okay. हाँ हाँ, अबे I'll do it. ओके, इज कन्वर्टेड इमीडिएटली. ठीक है. उसके बाद द मोमेंट error is encountered.
Sir, we could even learn like we learned Java and Python. We could even learn like PHP and Smalltalk. Why was not that possible?
अब देखो, जिसका प्रेवलेंस ज्यादा है मार्केट में एट योर स्टेज, दैट इज बीइंग टॉट. ठीक है. See, these are very prevalent languages in the market, but they are prevalent. They might be prevalent in specific application. ये communication based एक language होता है, sort of communication के basis पे काम करता है. फंडा उसका वही है. तो but this has got very important application, but in limited areas. तो इसीलिए they are teaching you something in general. ठीक है. पर ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि तुम PHP खुद से नहीं सीख सकते हो, ये लैंग्वेज R खुद से नहीं सीख सकते हो. तो दे हैव गॉट देयर ओन स्पेशलिटीज. कि हो सकता है पाइथन इज वेरी गुड फॉर आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस प्रोग्रामिंग में. ठीक है. R माइट बी गुड फॉर समथिंग एल्स, दिस माइट बी गुड फॉर समथिंग एल्स. ठीक है. उस केसेस में यू विल स्विच ऑन टू द लैंग्वेज. सो इफ यू नो वन लैंग्वेज व्हिच कैन बी जनरली यूज्ड फॉर ऑल लैंग्वेजेस, and if there is a specific language which can be used to best suit that condition. Let's say you are working in as a developer in a company and need comes to code in R. तो तुम क्या करोगे? जस्ट उसके सिंटेक्स देखोगे एंड यू विल स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट, बिकॉज अंडरलाइंग लूप का प्रिंसिपल जानोगे, फॉर का प्रिंसिपल जानोगे. 2-3 दिन सिंटेक्स देखोगे, 2-3 days, एंड देन यू विल स्टार्ट डेवलपिंग इन आर. ओके. इसीलिए मैं बोलता हूं कि कंसेप्ट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट, नॉट लर्निंग ऑफ द लैंग्वेज. ओके. सो एरर इज एनकाउंटर्ड. ठीक है. प्रोग्राम क्रैशेस. ठीक है. सो अब कुछ डिफरेंस है. इफ यू वांट टू अब इसके बारे में स्टडी करना चाहते हो, यू कैन गो टू पेज नंबर 430 में डिफरेंस दिया हुआ है बुक में, बट आई विल जस्ट रीड इट आउट. पेज 430 में तो ये दो फीचर जानते हो. एंड अगेन व्हेन द मोमेंट यू रिमूव दिस एरर, इट विल अगेन स्टार्ट एग्जीक्यूटिंग फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट लाइन. उस लाइन को क्रॉस करेगा, देन विच एवर एरर कम्स नेक्स्ट, दैट एरर विल बी डिटेक्टेड देन लेटर. Crashes, lists one error at a time. one error at a time, unlike compilers. एक बार में एक एरर जहां पे क्रैश किया है, that point it will throw error, and then if you correct it you will go to the next line, it will correct that line next, उसके बाद उसको if you correct that line it will proceed on further, if there is any error it will crash at that next error, ऐसे करके चलता है. Now based on input, can you tell me what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? Does your interpreter take whole program in one go for analysis?
Interpreters are dynamic.
अरे इनपुट के बेसिस पे बोल रहा हूँ.
So
On the
with
basis of
in compiler you should give the input together, and in interpreter you should give the input line by line when
हाँ,
it comes to that line.
देखो फाइनल आउटपुट आने के बाद you won't come to realize that whatever you are saying, but conceptually you are right. देखो difference between compilers and interpreters. Okay, this is a final topic for us. Another 2-3 minutes we'll wrap up. First difference is on the basis of input. बताओ input के basis पे compiler takes whole program as the input, takes whole program, whole source code. Interpreter line by line. ठीक है, line by line or unit by unit. It tackles one line at a time, it tackles whole program, then generates your executable which will start executing line by line. Then on the basis of output, a compiler it generates intermediate code from the whole program. वो क्या कहते हैं? Intermediate object code. Intermediate object code मतलब जो intermediate word ignore कर सकते हो, you can directly write object code for the whole program is generated in one go. Object code for whole program is generated. What happens in case of interpreters? Line by line. First line को it will convert to machine understandable form, ठीक है, and then it will generate that is the object code and it will start. So it does not generate any intermediate. इसमें क्या होगा कि इसमें कुछ intermediate object code नहीं बनता है directly. Just a minute. नो ऑब्जेक्ट कोड, ऐसा कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट कोड जैसा नहीं बनता है. ऑब्जेक्ट कोड इज मतलब कि होल प्रोग्राम का एग्जीक्यूटेबल मशीन लेवल लैंग्वेज. ये तो 1 by 1 बना रहा है तो उसको ऑब्जेक्ट कोड नहीं कहते हैं. डायरेक्टली बाइनरी फॉर्म एग्जीक्यूट. ओके, देन थर्ड पॉइंट इज उसके बाद मेमोरी के बेसिस पे. मेमोरी बेसिस पे क्या होगा? रिक्वायर्स मोर मेमोरी ड्यूरिंग कंपाइलेशन, क्योंकि उसको फिर वो सिंबल टेबल बनाना है, सिंटेक्स ट्री बनाना है एंड ऑल. ठीक है, इंटरमीडिएट लैंग्वेज जो बनेगा असेंबली लैंग्वेज के फॉर्म को स्टोर करेगा विच विल बी कन्वर्टेड टू ऑब्जेक्ट कोड विच अगेन विल टेक सम स्पेस. ठीक है, so that phase requires more memory during compilation. उसमें जरूरत ही नहीं है because it does not have to perform all these steps with whatever results in their respective phases. So it does not require that much space. Requires more memory during the process. Which one requires more memory? Compilers. Then next is on the basis of errors. Errors के basis में बताओ क्या होता है? ठीक है? Displays the list of entire program errors with line numbers in that program. All errors listed together in compilers with line numbers listed together. Okay. और फिर उसके बाद इंटरप्रेटर्स में one by one, as you correct it, you move, then next error will come. On the basis of देखो, let's say I have compiled one program and I have obtained one executable .exe file मिल गया. So if you take that .exe file and run that file which is in the purely machine understandable form, उसको जाके फिर दूसरे विंडोज पे चलाओगे तो वो फिर चल जाएगा. ठीक है? That means once compilation process is complete, executable won't need to be compiled again. It will run on any other system. So is it required always? Compiler? No. Once the role of compiler is over, a compiler is no longer required to run the executable file. Okay, even on the same machine. Always required. Compilers में no. Compilers no. Interpreter, क्योंकि कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट कोड बनता नहीं है, वन लाइन को लेके उसको मशीन एग्जीक्यूटेबल बाइनरी बनाता है, देन इट एग्जीक्यूट्स इट. ठीक है? तो एवरी टाइम यू रन, इंटरप्रेटर विल हैव टू कन्वर्ट वन बाय वन मशीन कोड में, एंड you will have to execute it. So every time you run the program, interpreter will be required. However, compiler will be required only the first time. Again, हाँ, लेकिन मान लो कि फिर कुछ प्रोग्राम में चेंज किया तुमने, so then again you will have to compile it once again, and then to get the new object code. But once object code is ready and you are making no changes in future, then you can directly execute that executable every time without compiling it. ठीक है? But इसमें every time interpreter will have to convert, every time you execute, interpreter will have to convert each line one by one into machine language. So in all execution, interpreter will be required every time you execute the program. ठीक है? And last बोल सकते हैं हम लोग, sixth one is on the basis of workload. On the basis of workload, compilation once done always stays always. Recompilation not required if the code needs to run again. यही point मैं जो बोल रहा था. The same executable can be rerun without the compiler. So it's all reason is same as ये. However, in case of interpretation, it is required each time you have to run the code. The interpreter does not create an executable, and hence it is required every time the code is to run. ठीक है? Workload. First time workload will be more in a compiler, but subsequent executions में compiler won't. The executable is ready. It won't need any workload. It will directly execute. We are done. इलम. तो workload में देख लेना इसी के. Not always required compilers में, same as 5. ठीक है? तो workload किसका ज्यादा होगा? First time of course compilers का workload ज्यादा होगा, but subsequent executions का, if you are talking about executing it again and again, compilers will win. Why? Because once this is ready, it will start pure binary form object code. It will start CPU will start executing directly the executable generated, and it won't go in compilation phase. However, in interpreters, again and again every line has to be translated every time you execute. ठीक है? So यहाँ तक हम लोग जो compilers और interpreters का ये 6 point का differences, the characteristics, their working of all different 6 phases of compilers, and brief explanation of interpreters, और जो भी देखा है हमने types of softwares. So whatever, in a nutshell, whatever we have covered in these 2 PDFs that I'll be sharing, that should be more than enough for your whatever, let's say 25 to 30 marks. 30 marks ke around whatever question will come from this unit 1. You should not lose the marks. Yeah, I'll do it. आज मैं कर दूंगा, अभी तुरंत कर दूंगा. Not immediately.
Unit 2, like we have everything in unit 2, like
yeah,
Python.
but mostly functions. out of remaining 20 marks, you can expect mostly functions, 10 to 12 marks or even 15 marks. Okay.
Sir, we
Another
do not have pattern, right?
you won't have?
Pattern programs.
क्यों नहीं होगा? बिल्कुल हो सकता है. ठीक है. चलो.
Sir,
Yeah.
so on the basis of time consumption,
That is, you're talking something related to workload.
so
First time क्या होगा? First time, if you're executing a fresh program, what will happen? First time your program will, which one will take more time to execute? तो फर्स्ट टाइम कंपाइलेशन में थोड़ा ज्यादा टाइम लग सकता है, बट नेक्स्ट एग्जीक्यूशन ऑनवर्ड्स कंपाइलेशन विल मे बी वो थोड़ा ज्यादा स्पीड में कर दे तुम्हारा. ठीक है, स्पीड विल बी मोर और rather less time will be taken. ठीक है. Aditya, I'll do it. I'll upload the PDF of this digital boards as well, but I have one 12th standard का भी class immediately in next 5 minutes I'll start. So if I forget by let's say 1:30 in the afternoon, you remind me. I'll just upload it right then. Okay then. Thank you for your patience. We'll meet for the exam on Monday.